Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's LT Missy here coming at you with a new video for RoboForex. And I decided to get involved with a couple of strategies here, and I want to go over those strategies and the reason why I decided to give this specific trader or traders another chance. And so before I do so, I'd like to say that I'm not a financial advisor. I do not advise one to invest or spend their money. All I do is show opportunities that I believe that will be beneficial to anyone around the world. So with that said, let's get into this video. Now, RoboForex is a regulated broker, and they are restricted to certain countries and regions around the globe. You can find a full list of those countries and regions in the description of this video. But some of those countries, just to name a few, are the USA, Australia, Japan, Brazil, Tahiti, and you can find the rest of the list down in the list in the description of this video. So let's start off by reminding everyone, every first Tuesday and third Tuesday of every month, RoboForex charges no fees for withdrawals. Okay, so we're coming up on the first day to be able to withdraw without any fees, which will be on the 2nd, and then the next day will be on the 16th. Okay, so now without further ado, I want to go over the opportunities right here. You can probably see at the top of my screen already. So they got two different strategies, and Jormungandr or something like that. I think it's German, maybe. But they got two different strategies. The first strategy is trading like the DATS, which is like the like similar to the US 30 or something like that. But it's in Germany. And then they trade in gold to USD, and I forgot the other pair, which I'll be able to show you the information later on. And then you got the second strategy, which before I go, you can see that this strategy right here is down negative 32.54%, but that was before they made the update. I've been monitoring these two strategies for just over 2 weeks, pretty much. And from what I've seen, they've both been doing very good ever since they had the major loss with this first strategy. All right, so they readjusted their trading style, and it appears to me that they're actually using proper risk management now. Okay, no guarantees or anything like that. We've heard that before from all many other traders inside of RoboForex and outside of RoboForex, but it's a risk that we're willing to take in order to have a passive income. Have other traders trade for us, and they benefit off of what what they're doing for us. So the commission is 30% paid on a weekly basis. Okay. Then you got the second strategy. And so this one right here is trading Great British Pound to USD and Euro to USD, but mainly Great British Pound to USD. And you can see that it's up 25.73%. They charge 30% per week here as well. 17 investors. This right here is 9. Let me actually refresh these screens to make sure nothing has changed. All right, and so that's still at 9. And this one is still, let's see, at 17 probably. Oh, it's at 19 now. All right. So you can see that the max drawdown for this account has been 7.36%. The max drawdown for this account, like I said, it was 55.57%, but that was after during the first trial, pretty much of the original count. So ever since then, they've been doing very well with this account as well. That's the reason why I'm giving them another chance, and I'm gonna show you why. But anyways, you can see all the trades and everything like that, like you normally do with any of these CopyFX accounts. And so now what I'm about to do is I'm gonna get into the Telegram group of theirs, and they got the two links right here for the both of the strategies. You can see the first strategy is trading gold USD, the DAX, and US 30. So there you go. And so if you don't have a sponsor, then you can come right here to the Telegram group, and you can directly link your account to them. As if I remember correctly, let me see here. They got a 10% commission paid back to everyone that's following their account. I got 50% commissions paid back to everyone that's directly using my affiliate link. And then you go to this one as well as 10% as well. So both strategies paying back 10% if you directly link to their accounts. Okay, but let's get back here to the Telegram, and they also have the two links to my Facebook. I'll get to that later as I already got those pulled up. But I want to go over and showing you the results. So you can see right here, the strategy one, it had a loss that day, but that was very manageable. You know, if you're losing 1.16%, something like that, hey, you're doing good. But they closed the week out with 7.47% for strategy two. That was strategy two. Okay, strategy one, you can see that they did 1.7% for the first day. So strategy two, they had already launched before they had restarted strategy one. Okay, and you come down here further, you can see the next day, strategy 1 did 4%, strategy 2 did 3%. And then you go to the next day after that, and you can see that strategy 1 did 3.6%, strategy 2 did 0.44%. And you go to the next day after that, let me click on it, did 12.89% that day. And so I'm looking at this, I'm like, wow, that's a high return in one day. And I'd like to see what happens going forward. And what really caught my attention was this return that day. And then you look at strategy 2, 2.33%. And so you come down, and they showing you the MyFX book photos here for strategy 1 did in for that week 19.06%. And then you go right into strategy 2, they actually had a low losing day that time of negative 0.37%, but for the week it was up 6.77%. That's still pretty good. You go right here to strategy 2, 3.17% on April the 24th. Then strategy 1 did 6.24%. Then on the 25th of April, strategy 1 did 4.43%. Strategy 2 closing a loss of negative 0.36%. Not bad still. All right. So they give some other information as well right there, but we're going to keep on going over to the results. So strategy 1 on April 26th, which was, let me see, what was that? Friday, Wednesday. So they did 4.01% on strategy 1 that day and 0.79% on strategy 2. And you can see where they was at for the week. So strategy 1 was up 16.14% for the week. Strategy 2 was up 3.6% for the week. And so you keep coming down. Strategy 1 on April 27th, on Thursday, did 1.65%. And then strategy 2 did 2.92%. You can see what both of those weekly results was at the time. And then on Friday, you can see what both strategies did. So they did 4.3% on strategy 1, bringing the total profit for the week at 23.13%. And then strategy 2, they did 2.16%, bringing the total profit for the week to 8.93%. So both of these did very well when you look at them. And this is what I've been monitoring for a while, even before, because they like pretty much restarted the channel as well. I was looking at the trading results prior to them resetting the channel. And so I was looking at the results like over 2 weeks ago. So what they got right now is pretty much like maybe over a week of results pretty much right now. But I was looking at it a whole lot longer before they reset the channel to just show the current settings and the results right now. So now what I'm gonna do, I want to get back to my FX book. So this is the first strategy right here. As you can see what's going on, you can see the drawdown. It's a very manageable drawdown, as you can see right here as well. So they're not being reckless like they were before. And that's the reason why I had stopped following them, because it's like I was noticing like the reckless trading that they were doing. Although it ended up in a win most of the times, but then they had that big loss, as you saw. It was like negative 55 point something percent. They ended up losing. And I wasn't a part of that when that happened. I had already stopped following them before that happened. And same thing, I was not able to get out with Saruja, like many of us wasn't, and we ended up suffering that huge loss with Saruja. And so I try to give them another chance as well, Saruja, and they end up losing again for me. But I know that they still having like wins and losses, but it's just like the trading style that they still have. They don't have a stop loss in use. They don't have proper risk management. So I just not following Saruja anymore. So this is the only strategies that I'm using right now. And you can see exactly what's going on here with the with my FX book. And they provided links inside their Telegram channel. So I'm not gonna I can provide the links in the description of this video as well, but I really don't have to, because you can go to the Telegram channel and get the links directly. But I'll put them in the description of this video, so that way you just go right to the description of this video and get them. Then here's right here strategy 2. So this strategy started April the 4th. Strategy 1 started over on April the 13th. All right. So here we go. You can see exactly what's going on with strategy 2. And you have some losing days as well, as I already told you. That going over the results. Now I don't think I talked about these right here, because this is before they reset the group. Okay. So it was during this time right here when I was talking about the little small losses and everything that they had. But still, you're looking at this chart right here, this growth chart. This is still very good. Drawdown, very, very small compared to like the first strategy. So this first strategy, they're trading 3 different pairs. So the DAX can be very volatile right along the US 30. All right, so that's probably the reason why you see higher drawdown with strategy 1 compared to strategy 2, which they only trade in Great British Pound to USD and Euro to USD. And so how often are they trading that? Let's go back here and let me see graphs. So this is strategy 2. I think they mainly trading Great British Pound to USD. So yeah, Great British Pound USD is the main one that they're trading, and they got like the DAX over here as well, but they're not supposed to be trading DAX over here. It's supposed to be Euro to USD as well. All right, but then you go into strategy 1. Let's go to the graphs here, and you'll see what they're mainly trading. So they're trading the DAX over here mainly, and then also gold. Although they got 3 strategies over here, US 30 as well, they're not touching US 30. But that's the reason why strategy 1 has a higher drawdown. Okay, so getting back over here, you can see exactly what they did right here. So the win to loss rate, 76% win rate, 24% losing rate. That's very good. Anything above 60% win rate is very good in forex trading. And you go over to strategy 1, and you see 81% to 19%. It's just that they get into higher drawdown with these the very volatile trading pairs that they use over here to strategy 1. That's it. And but still, you see the win rate there, very good to losing rate. And so the thing is, this is a risk that I'm willing to take. If you want to do the same thing, hey, come on, let's go ahead and try to make this passive income. But anyways, I'm about to go ahead and do a deposit into my account just in case none of you has ever seen that. So I'm going to be depositing to this account number, and if you wanted to change your account number, you just go over here to this menu, and you'll be able to see something similar just on a smaller screen with your mobile device like a cell phone, but on a computer, you see everything on a bigger screen. You can see what your leverage is as well, which their leverage is pretty much 1 to 1,000 to follow these 2 strategies. And you can set it lower if you want to, but I'm gonna leave it at 1 to 1,000. I'm gonna make the deposit. Depending on where you at in the world, which region you're accessing, RoboForex will determine what deposit options that you have and also withdrawal options. With me being in Colombia, I got like all of the main crypto options that they offer here with RoboForex. Okay, so I'm about to deposit with USDT BEP20. Okay, and I got my account number selected already, and I'm gonna go down here to deposit funds. And so the another screen is gonna come up. It's gonna ask me to generate an address, so I'm gonna click on that. And so this is the link I'm gonna copy. And let me go here to, I gotta bring up my Numinets account, and that's where I got the money at. So let's go to numinets.io, and let me go ahead and close out this. So yep, you're gonna see this live right now on how to deposit. I'm not gonna deposit a whole lot because I want to test it out myself for a while. The minimum to copy these strategies is $100, so I'm gonna stand like 130. I know it's gonna be a deposit fee, but that's okay. So I'm gonna click on withdraw right here, and then I'm gonna put in their address. Then I'm gonna go to BEP20. There it is. Oh, that's BEP2. Shoot, check, chose the wrong one. It's like at the top, BEP20. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna verify. So 0x8f8. So we got 0xf8, okay, and then 3136. So 3136, there we go. So I'm gonna send like $130 out. And of course, there's a withdrawal fee and everything like that. So that's the amount I'm expect to receive. And now let me put my 2FA code in. And let me get that real quick. Then I got to do email verification as well with Numinets. So Numinets is not allowed in the United States, so because you got to do a KYC with Numinets. Used to be you didn't have to do it because it was like a decentralized broker, but since Binance took all, pretty much partnered up with them, they require Numinets to also have a KYC process now. All right, so 604783. All right, now I got the email coming in, so let me go to my email. So that should be coming in right now. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that withdrawal, and I should see the amount go down out of my overall balance here very shortly. All right, and any moment now should go down. October 16, there it is, 1638. Now that's been processed right now. So right now it's at 7:33 a.m. in the morning for me. I'm gonna go and pause the video and wait for the deposit to actually get inside. Actually, there's one more thing I need to do before I do that. So once you send your money in, you want to go ahead and click on I've made a payment to this address. And so it's gonna keep searching, and once they see the transaction, then you just wait it out after that. Let me just keep on waiting. It's going to eventually update this right here, showing you that they have found the transaction for the whatever the deposit amount that you're trying to deposit into your account. All right, and I'm just getting messages like crazy on my phone right now as well. I will delete that message now since I already confirmed the withdrawal. There it is. So now you see the update right there. So I'm just gonna pause the video at 7:34. It's not gonna take too much longer, but instead of waiting for the deposit into my account, and I'm just gonna pause the video and then resume once the deposit is there. All right, so 7:35. So that was like a minute later, and you can see that it says your transfer in the amount of 129.71 USDT has been credited. Now it should be less than that because there is a deposit fee. Is I forgot how much it is, but let me see here. I gotta go to my accounts here and just bring up that. So you can see that it was a small deposit fee. It was showing like a $129.71 that I was going to be depositing, but I received $128.47. So now what I'm about to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and follow this strategy here, and I'll be able to provide this link if you want to use the my link to be able to get 50% affiliate commissions back. You can do so. All right, because I already got it set to automatically pay back 50% to everyone that's directly connected to me. All right, and so what I'm about to do, so that's $23.97. That's the correct account, and I'm gonna use my affiliate link right here, my affiliate account, and just going ahead and click on receive link. So now I got that link ready to go, and I'm going to click on subscribe to Trader because it's $100 minimum. So I'm click on that, and you can see eventually here it says in the process of subscribing to Trader. Now you pretty much are done. You're connected, you're linked. Now just sit back and wait for the trades to happen. Now, just because they're doing the trading for you by themselves, you still want to monitor when they get into trades. And the best way to be able to get notifications when they get into trades is by downloading the RoboForex app, whether it's for Android or Apple. And then once you have your account linked and everything to the app, you're able to get the trading notifications for every open and closed position that they activate in your trading account. Okay, so that way you can stay on top of what they're doing. If you like, hey, I don't agree with this position, looking at the chart, you can go ahead and put a stop loss in. You can close out the trade, put a take profit, whatever the case may be. You can actually control the trade way more once the trade is activated. Okay, that's what I love about copy trading accounts is that you got way more control of your money compared to a PAM account. All right. And so now that is pretty much all that I had to go over, and the reason why I'm following Jordan Montgomery again. I like what I've been seeing for these past 2 weeks, and I'm gonna give them a chance with following both of their strategies. So it's up to you if you want to do the same thing. Like I said, I'm gonna have the links down in the description of this video for both of the strategies, so that way you can get back 50%. And to prove that I do have the 50%, let me go to the partner. I think it was the partner. So there we go. Rebates for client. I can show you that. I got it set for 50%. I showed this video before a while back, but getting back 50% to everyone that's directly linked to me, and also to the sub partner. So you go to the sub partner here, and you see that I got 50% also going right back to your account. So depending on how much you're trading with will determine also the possibility of you getting back a certain dollar amount. It depends on what you're trading with and what the returns are on a day-to-day basis as well. All right, but the trader is only giving you back 10% rebate from being directly linked to their account. I'm giving back 50%. Okay, so that way that we're both growing at the same time. I feel that it's only right to do so. All right, so that way it's mitigating your risk as much as possible. You're able to get to the point to where you're able to get your seed money out as fast as possible as well, like what I'm doing. Okay, so that's all to say for right now. If you like what you heard and saw, please like, subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. If you're interested in joining RoboForex, I have my links down in the description of this video as well as in the comment section. If you heard of RoboForex from someone else, please give back to that person, use their links, create your account, start generating passive income, and show us how to do the same thing. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.